These are some of the features I didn't cover in my look at No More Room in Hell, and there's plenty more to come, maybe, because there are a lot of features I didn't touch on. Alright, going in here, these are the features I forgot to show off and talk about in the beginning of the video.
I've got 4 shots left.
You can talk. Certain workshop mods require you have to get to, say,
Throwing a grenade.
like grenade. Yeah, not taunt, RA, but it's like throw a grenade, and certain ones you do. But yeah, holding down
Only 4 shots left.
will check the grenade. Shoving, obviously. I showed that off. What haven't I showed off? The compass. That. I'm gonna wait until the match starts because you don't have an objective until the match starts. Okay, you see, now the match is starting. Compass. It says escape the subway. So it'll show that little gray thing. If you ever need to know where to go, press C. That's where the compass will show up, and it'll tell you where to go, what objective you gotta do, where to look to find certain things. Now here's my black
11
Glock.
rounds left.
I only have 11 rounds. It's not gonna do a whole lot. Maybe take down 11 zombies if I'm skilled enough. Wrenches, flashlight. Flashlight, obviously with any pistol, the flashlight could be put in your left hand. But with rifles and shotguns, you cannot. Boards, you can be broken. Chainsaw, if you can find them. What the hell? Okay, I'm not imagining this. What the hell's going on with the flashlight? Okay, well, you can also have glitches like that, because there are a few glitches in this game. I think it's just something that has to do with like my flashlight thing I have set that F's up the flashlight, because there are certain versions of the flashlight you can see flashing that aren't flashing for me. So yeah, the flashlight is kind of broken. That's also, I think, a feature, I'll say, that is just kind of broken with my game. But you got
7 rounds left.
interactable voices, didn't tell you that. They got the objectives, didn't show you that in the video. You got the M for suicide, which I think is not default set to K. I'm pretty sure it's default set to M. I can actually go check right now. Where's that at? Suicide. Use defaults. No. If I press use defaults, it'll use defaults for all their keys. No, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's default M. But I'll apply it to mouse 5 like I did before, and it didn't work for some reason. V is whack, but for me I put it mouse 4, the one closer to my hand, for easier access. And that's why I was whacking so quickly whenever I walk next to a zombie to walk. You know, you kind of want to make it more adjustable for you to whack. Holding down mouse 3 for me is the voice chat. Y is chat. U is to unload your gun, which can actually be helpful whenever you are using a different gun. So say I find like a gun that uses 9mm ammo, because that is the, yeah. Find a gun that uses 9mm. Like the Beretta or the fuck, what was that gun called? I think it was the MP5. How did I forget? I'm such a retard. I think the MP5 takes 9mm because I used it. Oh, look, a Glock. But see, I can unload this. Press G. Okay, now I have an unloaded Glock on the floor. Now I have a Glock 17. Now I have 12 shots with those 7. So if you find a gun that has a chance of having more ammo, unload that one first and then grab the other gun. the other gun's worse. I'll let you know right now, I think the Beretta is worse than the Glock, but the M1911 is better than both of those, and then the revolver is obviously the best pistol. But see, I can reload, and now I have more ammo. So that is also a really unique and cool feature. But I'm about to show off the last feature everybody wants to see. Not the whack. I press that, you know, to make sure I'm pressing the right keys. I'm not looking at the things. But this is the feature everybody wants to see. Now what's cool is each gun has like a different, or kind of different animation. I'll actually grab the shotgun, the Mossberg, to show that, yeah, each gun has different animations. And you can't walk whenever you're doing this. So if you're going to commit suicide, you better commit, because if you're trying to do it in the middle of a horde just joking around, you're going to fucking die. So just press the trigger if you accidentally press this button in the middle of the horde, because you're dead either way. So here we go. And I really like that. You hear the gunshot, but it will cut to black, indicating you fucking died. You killed yourself. You're dead. You don't even see the shot happening. I like how it's the only thing you hear is the shot, and that's it. You're dead. But that's what the shotgun I mean. Let's do it with a, let's say a Glock, because you know why not?
Got 8 shots left.
Oh, and each time you pick up a gun, it's different ammo.
8 rounds left.
Oh, look how perfect! It's actually the perfect size for a Glock magazine.
I've run out of fucking mags.
You see, look, Beretta. This is M1. See, the M1 uses ACP, so you can actually have this and this gun as like kind of a backup. But you know, you see that you put it there, and with the M1, I think it's the same. You put it there, but you hear the sound of the gunshot. You hear the sound of that gun whenever you shoot. So I like how they didn't just make it a default. Boom. So it's kind of cool and unique. But if they will give me one, I want to. The reason why I'm stalling. Where is it? Where are they? I got an M1 again. This time, oh, it has 2 shots.
I'm down to my last 2.
Oh, I got 9mm ammo. That's useless to me. They're not gonna give me one? Are you serious? Well, oh, they gave me one. Okay. Now you see when I hold down the button, it's a radio. When you pick up a walkie-talkie, obviously, everybody will be able to hear you now when you talk. It's no longer a proximity chat thing. What I like about that is normally it's a proximity chat. Like if they're close enough, they'll hear you. But if they're all the way across the fucking map, they won't be able to hear you. And what I like about that, let me unload my gun right quick. And what I like about that is,
I've got 5 rounds left.
you see, I'm playing like I'm about to actually go out there and go into a fight, but I'm not. I'm just showing stuff off. But you see, this one has the sight, but I think this one is a carry handle. So they have different variations of weapon. Like there's one that has it normally, then there's one that has it with a bayonet. There's this, and then there's this with that sight on it. But you see, what's cool
Down to half my ammo.
is they're the same gun, because the skin is applied to this gun only. So I really like how they also have different variations of certain guns. That's not what I wanted to do. It makes it feel more like you're a survivor in a game. All the different variations of guns you can get. Oh, and if you try killing yourself with an unloaded gun, obviously that happens. I'm actually gonna do it with this gun. So, also, something really cool.
2 mags left.
But that's enough lollygagging. I showed off the key things I want. Different variations of guns. Talking with the walkie-talkie versus without a walkie-talkie. How flashlights and pistols go together well. How you can commit suicide. How you can unload and stuff like that. And also, you know, which weapons, you know, you should use whenever you want to go into combat. And, you know, which weapons you don't want to use, and when you like, don't press the suicide button when in combat because you're accidentally going to kill yourself. Mag light is important. But the Zippo lighter, the thing about the Zippo lighter is that can't be wielded with any other weapon. And also has a chance of going out whenever you're using it. Okay, now running is cheating because it will instantly go out. There's like a chance while you're walking that your Zippo lighter will go out, which is also kind of realistic because in real life they can also at random go out or get put out by a gust of wind. So I find it like really amazing how detailed this game is and realistic it is. If, you know, they'll actually cut off the light. Okay, they're not gonna do it. I don't know why. Can't use a bandage until you're bleeding, and they don't heal you. They only stop bleeding. Med packs take five years. Pills halt infection. Mag light eradicates it. You know, all that good stuff. Different variations of weapons. I also think different fire modes of weapons. Yeah, the M16 only has the single fire to burst. Because for some reason games do that. The M16A4. I'm not mad either. I actually, you know, I'm used to this being a triple round burst gun because there's like so many games and mods for Gmod and, you know, weapons that are like M16s that are triple round. So I'm just used to it. But I digress. Time to die. And that's all the technical features I didn't cover in game. Some of them I did, but most of them I didn't cover while I was playing it. So this is technically just like an after image, like after I've done this in video, to just, you know, recap on everything I didn't get and to show my thoughts on them. And personally, I think they're actually pretty cool for this game. I even wanted to find a No More Room in Hell pack in Gmod that has the weapons that allows you to commit suicide like this. And if they would have a pack, it would be like amazing for me, because then, you know, I can actually do zombie bio annihilations and No More Room in Hell zombie packs like I want. But I digress. This game is amazing. The guns and stuff are like really detailed. So are the items, what you can do, what you can't do. It's really detailed. I suggest you try the game if you have Steam or a computer. If you don't, perfectly fine. You can just watch people. Some people get into heavy like survival role plays. I don't know why. Some people go into objective role plays, like, okay, we're going in, we're gonna use these guns and we're gonna do it this way, we're gonna clear the area of zombies. It's like really crazy on what some people have done with this game. And it's just really fun and addicting to do. So yeah, pick up the game, and I guess the end.